Hey guys, Dan for Wilder Mr. Grey back once again with the debunking of ghost videos and the paranormal with logic. As always, to go to the first clip, go to this time here. I've left it a bit late in the day today because I've had stuff to do. Storm Dennis is outside right now wreaking havoc around the country. This is only going to be a small one as well. And we'll get back to the larger ones next week. This list is once again comprising of Nuke's top 5 because I've looked at other channels and they're just too stupid to even look at. You know, you look at them and you think, right, how can I show this is stupid? And then you'll see within 5 seconds, oh, that, don't worry, it's clearly stupid. So what's the point? Before we get into Nuke's list, I've only got a couple of videos from his list, but one viewer, I can't remember her name, let me check. I hope she don't mind me saying her name. Donna Tibbets. She has asked me to look at a video of someone I'd never heard of before, but I've been looking him up since. Let me read the comment out too, if I can find it. Oh. Hang on, I gotta show you this. I just went on to read Donna Tibbet's comment. I've had a new comment 22 minutes ago on my debunking ghost videos part 2 of ball lightning into TikTok. I'm an idiot. I'm the idiot. I shouldn't look at his channel. I always look at these channels. Oh, he's got sheep in him. But yeah, anyway. Right, so Donna Tibbets, new viewer. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. She's sent me a message with a link. You need to debunk this one. I have tried to tell the kids that follow his channel that so much is faked. They don't believe me. Even pointed out when he comes back into the place, he goes to the bedroom. You can clearly hear him turning on the light switches. Then plays spooked when he says the ceiling light fan just turned on by itself. Let alone all the furniture flipped crap and cupboard doors crap. How can anyone believe this crap? I agree. Please debunk this fake. Okay, she was talking about, what's his bloody name? I've forgotten his name already. See, I do all this research and I forget their names. What the hell's his name? Mosagi. Mosagi is his name. Right. So anyway. Right, so the link was, he's at this Airbnb on just come back from filming something, I don't know. And all the lights are off. And he's walking around and the ceiling light is swaying back and forth. And it sways for the next 5 minutes, so, you know, easily could have run up and just tapped it and run back downstairs. But anyway, I'm not going to go too deep in this because other people have already, believe it or not, I've already debunked this guy. Well, actually, he debunked himself. Because after I saw this, I watched the entire video and I thought, right, there's a cut there, there's a cut there. That could have been this, that could have been this. It was total bollocks, if you ask me. So I researched. I'd never heard of him, and he's quite a popular. I'm not going to call him an urban explorer because I used to do that stuff, and I don't think he is. He goes to abandoned buildings, but he does a lot of fake shit. And you go to his channel, and every single video is 3 a.m. challenge, gone wrong, haunted, attacked. All you know the bullshit, clickbait bollocks you see on these channels, like your J stations, that kind of thing. And who's the other one I saw the other day? Can't remember. He's part of this group. One of them is called Oh My Gosh, which I saw one of his videos the other day. And what was it? 3 a.m. challenge with haunted clown doll or something. And the doll was like putting a knife under the door. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. That's for another video. But what was his name again? Mosagi. So I started doing, like I always do when I get a video, I watch the video and I think, right, that's probably like that, that's probably this episode. Then I start researching the person. So I researched the person, saw his entire video library was just absolute clickbait hell. You know, those kind of things that, I hate to say it, kids love. You know? So I started researching more and find out that he actually 2 years ago debunked himself. And I'll show you the clip now, but after that came out, he brought another video. First of all, he said he was hacked. And then eventually he came out with another video saying, haha, I fooled you. I deliberately left that clip in so I can go on to this, so this drama channel will notice me. Total bullshit. He got caught out and he started panicking. He had to make a video. But anyway, in the video in question, he's exploring somewhere, I don't know, and he's talking about the place, and it's a mental asylum. That's right, yeah. And he's talking about the place. He's in the basement, and I'm gonna show you the proper clip first, okay? The one he was hoping would stay up. Then the other one, he accidentally left in.
Kind of reminds me of like an old mental asylum. It really, really does. Look at this place.
So he's walking along, and he's talking about the mental asylum, and the door opens. He gets freaked out, then runs upstairs. He does a big, quick crash zoom, by the way. He has time to do a big, quick crash zoom. But anyway, he runs upstairs, and like, oh my god, I'm going. But what he didn't realize, now you could say, well, why? How could he not notice that? Don't forget, these ones who churn out daily vlogs, they either get someone else to edit it for them, or if they edit it, they do it as quick as they can. They probably don't watch it back. They probably just put the right cut there, boom, upload it, done. That's my 1 million views for the day. You know, that's what these popular vloggers of these kind of channels do. They churn them out very quickly. So it's, you know, I've no doubt he could have missed that. Well, he did miss it. But the proper clip was done after this, because in the clip before, he says exactly the same thing. And his mate, who's behind the door, which obviously his bloody mate's there, when he says, I'm on my own, he's not. He's full of shit. His mate, who's supposed to push the door out, went too early. and you can hear him saying, no, it's too early, go back and do it again.
For an old spooky house like this, it kind of reminds me of like a mental. No, you're too early. When I say mental asylum, when I say mental asylum, do it.
You know, not realizing, you know, obviously faking the shit out of it. But then when it came to edit, he completely forgot to take that out. Or he might have thought he'd taken it out and he didn't. Uploaded it. It blew up online. It was on online news. A couple of YouTubers, this was 2 years ago. A couple of YouTubers already covered it. But yeah, he was caught by himself faking his own shit. And then tried to cover it up by saying, no, I meant to do that. It's the oldest trick in the book. I meant to do that. I'm calling bollocks on his entire channel, to be honest with you. And because I watched a few other videos, and like when he was being called at the time, when he was being called out, oh, you're fake and you've completely faked this. You know, fans coming to his defense and saying, I don't care, he's still entertaining. You can be entertaining. There's nothing wrong with having a channel to entertain people. But don't come to me and tell me that shit is real. If you start... my chair keeps sinking, I do, sorry. If you start coming out and saying this is real haunting, real ghost caught on camera, and it turns out it's bollocks, which like I keep saying, 99.9% of these videos are utter bullshit. That's where you gotta draw the line. You're not entertaining, and you're pulling the wool over people's eyes. You know, for those, like I said, I don't know if ghosts are real. I've never seen evidence of them. I'd like to believe they are, but I've never seen any evidence of them. But for those actual people who do try to investigate these things, and you know, they don't fake stuff, the proper stuff. All these 3 a.m. challenge, gone wrong YouTube channels, they put all that into the same bullshit category, unfortunately. You know, people on the outside, they see that this channel is total bollocks. They realize it's absolute bullshit. I'm swearing a lot, I do apologize. But then they lump every single ghost video into, or ghost investigation into that category of utter bollocks. That's why, you gotta call these fake ones out. You gotta. It could be all fake. You don't know. Every single video of ghosts could be absolutely fake. 99.9%, But like I said, if there is ever a case of that 1% being real, it will be lumped in with the other millions upon millions of fake shit out on the internet. That's why you gotta call these channels out. And Mosagi, I'm calling bollocks on his channel. I wasn't gonna say much about that, but it seems like I went on a little rant about it. But yeah, none of his videos are real. I don't believe they're real at all. And his channel is aimed at a younger generation who like this, this running out of buildings and getting hit and slapped and making people's beds. A ghost made his bed. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say on that one. It was already debunked 2 years ago. So Donna Tibbetts, show your kids that clip I just showed you. And if they still enjoy it, that's fine. You can still enjoy it. But it's not real. Okay, this next one. I seen this a while ago. I can't remember when I saw it. A couple of months ago, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. But it's someone, or a pilot, sent a video into the newspapers showing ghost passengers getting off. What do they call them? They're getting off the walkway with no plane attached to it. And, it's filmed for at least a minute. You see passengers walking off. The original video was, I don't know why, it was sped up. So they were going really fast. They all, I think that was just to make the illusion of ghostly figures. So I slowed it down myself in post to normal walking speed. And it's, where are the passengers coming from? They are the questions which are asked. And so I found the exact. Where the hell was it? I think it was an airport. I did find it. I can't remember. I found a picture of the exact spot in the exact airport with the exact walkway. As you can see in that picture in daylight in the walkway, you can see that there's another walkway directly opposite. And on this one, it's a slightly different angle, but you can see that the little white, look like air conditioning units up on top. They're in that video, but the reflection is a lot lower in the walkway. It's basically showing a reflection of so you got. I'm gonna point them out on there, but you got that. No, that one is where it's being reflected. That's the walkway being reflected, but it's that one which is actually the people are walking off, and the person taking the camera is there. If that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense. But the person making the video, he's probably, those people are actually probably walking right behind him as he's making the video, and he's like, oh my god, these ghostly figures walking, look, they're actually walking across the walkway with no plane attached, and they're probably just walking straight behind him, just getting off the plane. And this was taken by a pilot who actually worked for the airport, not the airport, the line. Oh my god, I can't speak today. The airline. Bloody hell, that took me forever to think of that. Anyway, he's basically seeing the reflection of the other walkway and off the plane, and as normal. And that's it. Okay, the final one is from a paranormal group called PXTV and Proven. I've forgotten their bloody names again. Proven Demons. I'm terrible. I'm so bad today. This was on again. This was put up on Nuke's top 5 as shadow person caught going through laser grid. And basically, they're in a pub. By the way, I'm not saying these these faked anything. It was just, I think it's just a misunderstanding. But they're in the pub doing a live streamed investigation. This one is, and they're in the snooker room. And they set up in the beginning that they point out where that laser grid is. It's down by the doors. So they're at the opposite end of the room, and there's about at least 5 or 6 people in this room, and they're all walking around doing their own thing. And then they interview one guy, and you see a shadow, go right across the laser grids, and basically if something passes in front of the grid, it blocks out the light. The light, for a brief moment goes away because there's something in front of it. So while this guy's being interviewed, the shadow goes across right the entire room. Now, they didn't fake anything. I don't believe they faked anything at all. It was, I think it's just before they interviewed this guy. Where is she? They interviewed that person, and then they turn around, and if they go back, you can see the laser grid down by the doors. So after they finish on her interview, they turn around to the guy, and she probably just walks down to the doors, goes past the laser grid. That's where the shadow comes from. As they're interviewing this guy, someone is feeling a bit faint outside, probably because it's 2 a.m, tired. And that woman is already down there. She's already down by the door. So she's the one. This is my opinion. That's what I think it is. But she's the one who is the shadow person going across that laser grid. I think that's quite easily explainable. So yeah, that's just that really. And that's pretty much it for this one. I know it's only three videos I've looked at today. But this was a late one. I didn't mean to go this late today for making a video. I need to be a bit more organised. Because today has been one of those days. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. And I hope I've enlightened you, Donna Tibbets, on Mo Saji and his bullshittery. Quick tip of any of these ghost videos or ghost channels. If you can spot, and you can go to his channel, you can check, or any of the other channel, if you can spot more than 3 thumbnails in their videos where it's either they fake as shit. That's a classic example of utter bollocks when you see them in your thumbnails and you got 3 AM challenge gone wrong, attacked. It's probably bollocks. So that's my little tip to you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I didn't go too much into these ones because it's been I've left it too late. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sure you will. And I hope you're enjoying this series. I'm enjoying doing this series. And like I've said this a few times, I do plan to make a few little things in the week as well if I can. I work stupid hours in work, and sometimes I don't get home till late, unfortunately. So sometimes, as much as I want to make something, I can't sometimes. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back again next Sunday with another one. Feel free to send me any suggestions. And yeah, that's it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.